Herzlich willkommen bei einer neuen Video von the By the Dip Show. Yes, it's a new name. Welcome. I wanted to do a market review yesterday as well, but didn't have the time for it, unfortunate. Today is a great day. Altcoins are popping left and right, and still people are waiting for Bitcoin to crash to 1.6k. I'm wishing them all the luck of their life. But what are we going to discuss today? The general Bitcoin TA and market review, obviously. And we're going to discuss some altcoins, which are Cardano, Zilliqa, DOC and Algorand. Tomorrow morning I'll be making a Saturday altcoin special in which we can discuss some more of these altcoins and produce content that you might like. But first, stop being in panic mode on every retrace on BTC. Use them as a potential opportunity. As long as the price is moving above the 100-day and 200-day MA, the price is moving upwards in an uptrend. So if you get an opportunity to buy the dip, that's the dip you want to have. You see it on altcoins as well today. They have dropped similar with Bitcoin and are now, some at least, making new highs newer highs as before the drop. So rather than automatically selling your position based on a short-term retrace, I'd be more inclined and interested to buy the dip on these altcoins, as they are providing an opportunity you want to have. You can see the sentiment switch on all across the field. People are flopping from bearish to bullish, in which expectations are going up on altcoins. Altcoins are releasing new stuff. TA-wise, they are breaking through significant moving averages and resistance levels, which means that it's back to be the buy the dip season, in which you have to adjust the mindset. So let's go towards the TA, in which we can see that the rising wedge structure on Bitcoin played out. We couldn't really hold on while everybody was expecting a major breakout to the upside. We broke below the rising wedge structure. I was not expecting such a crash to occur, but what we have seen is that during this push upwards on Bitcoin, the altcoins have been started to run. What I want to see on Bitcoin right now is that we reclaim this area, this red zone that I've marked, in which we make a move like this, and then we have got the range back, in which we can continue moving sideways until we make a break later on above the resistance. However, I've also made a slight scenario. Didn't really completely go the way we wanted it to be going, but this is also a scenario in which if we can't hold the support over there and reject in this zone, I'm assuming we are going to test the lows back again. If we lose below, if we drop below that level, I'm assuming we're going to test the range low, confluent with the 100-day MA and 200-day MA test. But for now, it's overall still range bound and nothing special. If we get towards the levels over here, I'm getting interested in a position. But the best option would be that we're reclaiming the level I've just discussed, in which we're just continuing the rally upwards. If the rally upwards occurs, then we're going to test the range highs again, and the more often we test these range highs, the weaker it gets, in which we can assume that we're going to continue rallying above. And if we break above 10k, we are making a new higher high, and I don't expect the price levels to be below 6k in the very short term. If we drop below the level, as I've just discussed, and we test the range low, it might actually also make a wick towards 7677, in which we just make a sort of spring below the range low and then bounce back up, reclaim 8.5, and then we've got confirmation of continuation as well. So overall, everything is looking pretty okay. No need to panic at all. It's just range bound movements for Bitcoin. Other altcoins are actually looking better. We have been making this scenario in which We wanted to see some support resistance flips on Ethereum after we've rejected at 215, and we held, as you can see, at the 195 level. We might see some more consolidation before a break to the upside, but if we test the 215 level one more time, I assume we are going to continue rallying, and then the next targets are 250 and 290. So if you want to see the video about Ethereum and my argumentation about that one, you can check it on my YouTube channel. But the expectations and the potential to the upside on altcoins are just high, and higher probably than on Bitcoin, as altcoins will outperform Bitcoin in this cycle. Bitcoin is has got the lowest level of risk in cryptocurrencies. So if Bitcoin grinds upwards and starts to rally, I suspect the altcoins to outperform heavily. So let's go towards the altcoins we wanted to discuss. Thanks for the requests. Cardano, we have been discussing the 100-day and the 200-day MA a lot. And as you can see, we've constantly held above the 200-day MA. We've also flipped this level for support, this whole gray box, which means that we're into a new resistance range area, in which the gray area is the range low and the area around 680 to 700 Satoshi is the range high. We might see a corrective move towards the level we've got here. If we get towards the area around 550, I assume that that's a buy the dip opportunity, in which we get back towards the MAs once again. But overall, I'm assuming that we're going to test the range highs and maybe get another retrace buy towards the 100-day and 200-day MA after, which is an opportunity. If we break the range highs, I assume we are going to rally to 900 to 1,000 Satoshis, in which a break and retest of this range high, which is the same as Zilliqa, is also an opportunity to buy. But as long as we remain above the MAs, I assume we are going to see an upward trend. Cardano USDT, same figure, broke above the MAs, flipped it for support, and now it's just continuing to grind upwards. First heavy resistance is the one that rejected on around 6 cents. After that is 7.1, and after that I'm going to check the range around 8.4 and preferably even 11 cents. So yeah, there is some serious potential on this one as well. Zilliqa, we have been discussing this one if you need to sell house and stuff. Also broke above the 100-day MA and 200-day MA. Clearly retested the range high for support. We have seen support, and since that bounce, we have made a bounce of 23%. Still consolidating in sort of a range area, in which the range high is 118 Satoshis and the range low 92. But overall, if we make a consolidation here, I assume we're going to continue rallying, in which 140 to 150 is my next target zone, and after that it's going to be 225. So we've been discussing this one a lot in the previous videos, and in trading you just have to be patient. We've got the entry over here, we've held there. If you lose the 90-92 area, I'm looking at 77.80 and I'll probably be stopped out. But we held, and now we are already doing pretty fine. So yes, this one is going great. Zilliqa USDT, same figure, consolidating, tested the previous high for support, held, closed above green, which is also fine. Consolidating now, and the next target zones are the one that I've pointed out here, which is 1.5 cents. Increase in volume as well, which is a key indicator, and which you see along the field, which is the same for Algo and some other coins. You can see on the USDT chart on Algo and many other altcoins that they have an increase in volume lately. Key figure, which means that it's accumulation style time right now, and people are accumulating their altcoins as they are priced fairly low. Algo USDT flipped the 18 cents level as support, and now inside the consolidation area. As long as 18 cents over here holds as support, which is the level we can see here, if that holds, as we can see here, including an engulfing candle, I'm assuming we're going to see a rally to the upside in which we reject around here. If we do that, that's going to be a 50% rally already. The level you want to watch is again the 100-day and 200-day MA support resistance flip, in which this previous high should be tested around 23 cents. So as long as we remain above 18 cents, and I guess your entry is already gone, I expect a price to the upside to occur towards 30 cents. And if you go towards Algo BTC, you can see that many altcoins have seen a range sort of accumulation period in which we are now dropping below support, and that breakthrough back above support is the key signal of further upside to come. So this could be classified as a spring, in which reclaiming the support is a key suggestion to take a long entry. I assume that the first breaker to the upside will be towards 2900 satoshis. If we get a retrace, that's an opportunity as well. And then finally we've got DOC, which has been performing pretty heavy in 2019 already, and currently it's showing a test of the range low and the support over here held facing the 100 and 200 day MA. I assume we might correct a little bit more towards 58 to 60 sets. If we do break above here, my first main targets for DOC are around 108 and 138, as we also flip the moving averages then, which is a key signal for the markets, as I've been saying fairly many times. So a small correction towards 58.60 should be normal. A breaker above the 100-day MA is going to push us towards 86 sets, but overall it's doing very well. So a small update today. Tomorrow I'm going to post 2 videos. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe or do thumbs up or reply beneath the video. And we see each other tomorrow. Cheers!